And welcome into another edition of the Redhawk Report. We're joined by Max Chesno and Michaela Day of Seattle U Swim. Guys, thanks for hopping on the show.
Thank you for having us. Yeah.
Obviously, we have the WAC Championships coming up next week, but we'll get to that a little bit later. But we want to get to know you two first. So first off, from Nevada, from Arizona, correct? What brought you guys to Seattle U?
So, yeah, Seattle's definitely different from Nevada, the dry desert versus the rain all year. I was really looking for somewhere that had a great academic system along with strong athletics and a little far from home, but not too far. So Seattle just seemed like the greatest fit for me.
Yeah, for me, again, very different climate-wise, but it was a very good goal school for myself. I had to drop a little bit of time. I had to get a little bit better grades to achieve that, and I did. So, yeah.
You guys both talked about the weather difference. Obviously, both hot areas, both kind of deserty areas. Has the rain been an adjustment? Has the cold been an adjustment? Like, how quickly have you acclimated to that?
It definitely has for me. Luckily, I lived in Chicago for about 10 years before, so I had a little bit of experience, but, you know, still a little bit of a shock, but yeah.
I thought I'd be well suited for the cold because I always feel like I'm always like, oh, wow, it's hot. But no, I go outside. I layer up as much as I can. I don't think I've really adjusted, but I enjoy it.
The summers are nice, though, or do you guys go home during the summer so you don't really get to enjoy it?
I went home last summer, but I'm going to stay this summer, and I'm looking forward to it.
See?
Yeah, I usually go back home for the summer, so I have not experienced the summer here yet.
See, that's the secret. No one knows about the summers here. We'll keep it a secret, though, so stay away, everybody. But getting into your more personal, what got you guys into swimming originally? Were there other sports that you picked up at a young age, or was it always, hey, I'm going to be in the pool?
For me, it was either between swimming and tennis. I had to make the decision when I got into high school, and I just thought swimming was a better fit for me.
Funny you say that. I actually did tennis before I did swim as well.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, I did a little bit of tennis. I tried out a few sports here and there. Just kind of wanted something to stay active. And kind of going back to the weather, I was like, wow, it's hot as can be. So why not try swimming? And I just fell in love more and more with the sport as I got to swim more over the years. Yeah.
A lot of people obviously don't know what it takes to be a swimmer at a collegiate level or, at the Olympic level. What is your daily routine look like, say a practice day or even a meet day? What is your wake up to, going back to bed routine?
Oh, it's a long day, but we usually have morning practice. So one of the days in our week, we'd start with like a lift at either 6 or 6:30. As we kind of got into taper, we got to sleep in a little bit more, but we lift at 6 a.m. for about an hour, hop in the pool, do a small set for about an hour or so, and then we'd kind of go to classes throughout the day or maybe a conflict practice if we have class during our normal practice time. But then we come back around 2 o'clock, swim for another 2 hours, and then go do homework or maybe catch another class. That's kind of how it is. Do you want to walk through a meet day maybe?
Yeah, I'll do a meet day. So usually our meet days, we don't have to wake up as early, thank God. And they're usually on weekends. So I would say we usually have to be around the pool 9:30. We all do a team dynamic warm-up, so that's outside the water, stretching, getting the heart rate up a little bit. And then we all just get in the water and swim fast.
Yeah, I like that, swim fast. You guys have both established yourself and been here for a couple of years now. Has there been a memory that has stood out so far in your time at Seattle U?
For me, this past year, our Coronado trip to our training trip to Coronado. I just had so much fun this time around for some reason. It was, the last time with, the last big event with the team besides conference, I feel like. So I wanted to take all that in, and I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, this training trip this past year was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun at our conference last year, 2022. We got to go to Houston, and that's where we normally go. But I don't know, there was just something kind of different about it, and the team atmosphere was really nice, and it was a fun meet. So, yeah.
Both of you now have a new head coach, and Joe Dykstra. What's it been like having Joe now at the helm of the program?
Oh, it's been great. he brought in a great fresh change, different kind of pace of practice and sets. And it's been really exciting just having a new coach and other staff members as well. And I feel like the team's really had a great transition.
Yeah, and he's just brought such a good energy to the team. Bringing in Becky too, the assistant coaches, that has really been a nice change to see. And then I really see a good future in the program. I hear about some of the incoming freshmen, and it's pretty impressive. So I'm very excited to see what the team is going to be achieving in the next couple of years.
I'm sure Redhawk Nation is happy to hear that more talent's coming in along with you as well. So let's dive in now. WAC Championships next week, right down in Texas. How excited are we? What are we looking forward to down there in Texas?
I'm really excited. It's in a different spot than we usually go to. We usually go to Houston. This year we're going to McAllen. But yeah, I mean, it's the last time we'll be doing this. So I'll try and be taking it all in, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited. In Texas, but different city. We're like 20 minutes from the border, so yeah, that's kind of crazy.
It's a trip.
It's a long trip. It's gonna be a long travel day.
It's a big state.
But yeah, I'm very excited to be with the team one last time, swim fast, have fun, just soak it all in before it's gone.
So not everybody's had the chance to come out and see you guys in a meet or anything like that. So why don't we get to know the team as well? You two obviously know, I'm sure hopefully everybody on the team at this point. So let's rattle off some fun questions and see who comes up to mind. First off, who's the one person on the team? You can't say each other because that's, who's the one person on the team that always puts a smile on your face, whether you come to a meet or you're just hanging out after class or something like that, or during practice?
Ooh, smile on my face. Lydia is usually a bright ball of sunshine.
Yeah.
I feel like I show up and she's here just smiling and, rooting everyone on. What would you say for the men's?
On the men's side, I really like somebody who puts a smile on my face every time is Brendan. He's always just, he's such a nice kid and is always engaged in conversation. And yeah, I love that about him.
All right. Who is the first person in the pool when you guys get here? Who's the last person in the pool when you guys get here?
First person in the pool is always Parker.
Okay.
Last person getting in the pool?
Yeah, getting in the pool.
George.
George? Okay.
Okay. For the women's side, first person getting in. Ooh. Oh, gosh. Oh, why am I blinking? I'd say maybe,
Pressure's on.
I know. I'm like, why am I blanking?
Maybe it's you.
I know, that's what I was saying. I was
You
saying
can
maybe
say you
myself.
on this one. This one's fair. All right, yeah.
Okay,
You can say
okay.
yourself. That's fine.
Okay, that's why
Just
I was
the funny
should I
one was that you
say
couldn't say yourself.
myself?
No,
I was
that's fine.
Okay, yeah. So I'd say myself.
Okay.
I'm like, just kind of ready to get in,
Yep.
get things going. Last person to get in.
You can't pick you
Ooh,
again on this one. 'Cause
No.
That doesn't add up. Okay.
I feel like maybe I see Maggie. She's always like talking with other people
Okay.
in like in a good way, not trying
Social
to
butterfly
call her
kinda-
out.
okay,
Yeah,
all
she's
right,
always just
all right.
having a good time. Then it's like, all right, time to get in. So yeah.
Okay, that's good. All right. Next question. If both of you were stranded on an island, this is harder for swimmers. I don't know if this still equates because you guys can swim.
Yeah.
But if you're stranded on an island and you needed one phone call on the team to come rescue you, who are you calling?
I would call Tessa. She is probably the person I've known her, since freshman year. We're the same year and we live together. So I feel like she knows me best. And I think she would just know how to handle that situation as well. Cause she kind of keeps all her calm, cool, collected. And I'd just be like freaking out. What about you?
I might cheat on this, but I might call the whole senior boys class
Okay,
because
yeah.
I feel like
That's
I
fine.
feel like between all their personalities and all of their strengths, they can really get out to my island and make it happen really fast.
Okay, hey, if you're in a group chat, you can call them all at once, right?
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
technicality. Okay, I'll let it slide this time. Final question, this is a little bit deeper one. Both upperclassmen, what is a kind of words of wisdom you'd pass on to either the incoming freshmen or the underclassmen currently on the team now that your careers are kind of in the upper echelon?
one thing I would say is just try and stay motivated as much as possible. Especially during the winter quarter times, those are the toughest times for myself, at least. Just try and find ways, try and carve out some time in your day to do something that you like to do. Because I know that helps me, and that helps me stay motivated, especially during, this sort of time where, it's still cold outside. It's still a little dark outside. We're almost there. We're almost to the finish line. So, that's what I would say.
I would say I remember being a freshman, and one of the seniors was just talking to me just kind of casually and was like, these 4 years are going to fly by. And I remember just hearing that like, okay, yeah, sure, if you say so, but they really did. So I feel like I kind of want to pass on that same advice. Like, these 4 years are going to go by so fast. So just try and soak in every moment, take it all in, just kind of be there with your team, have fun. Don't worry about the little things. So, yeah. Great
words. You guys are obviously great people to look up to here on the team. And be sure to catch Michaela and Max at the WAC Championships next week, starting on the 22nd. Guys, thanks for joining the Redhawk Report.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you so much.